What made me embrace atheism or come out in October of 2025? I wanted peace. I want my life to be made of good things. I'm tired of religion dividing people. It's divided our whole family. My own mother doesn't want me to call her because talking to me just about what's going on in my life, it doesn't even have to do with my lack of beliefs, upsets her. Everyone else in my family won't talk about the change in my life. They ghost me. And maybe that's for the best. I deserve better. I deserve to have people who are compassionate, understanding, loving, and supportive. And if my family won't or can't do it based on their emotional immaturity, then I'll find people who can give me what I need. And I found a lot of support, compassion, and acceptance online. And for some reason, they're always atheists. Isn't it funny how the meanest comments I ever get are by Christians, but the nicest, most welcoming, compassionate, and supportive conversations I have on YouTube are with atheists. Whenever I wonder if I made the wrong choice, the group of people I fled from always convince me, yes, you made the right choice, honey. And it never ceases to amaze me how Christians don't like to be called out on their unchristian behavior, but they never take consistent steps to change how the world views them. And I don't want to be a part of a patriarchal, high-control religion. It's only ever given me a psychological complex, horrible self-image problems, body dysphoria, heightened depression, and feeling of worthlessness. Atheism gave me confidence, peace, a purpose, kindness, acceptance, and a community that never has to be corrected why I left Christianity. They get it. I don't have to tell them what Christianity is like. They get it. No atheist ever says you were never a Christian, or you never met the real God. They get it. They realize that life is better without made-up mythology. And yeah, coming out was stressful, a lot of anxiety, because my environment and religion and home life caused such internalized feeling of worthlessness, fear, and disgust within myself. It's hard to come out. And I'm just done with all of that internalized self-loathing. I'm a wonderful person. And I really didn't become a wonderful person until I left just bigotry and all these negative feelings aside. I deserve better. And everyone deserves better. Everybody. And even though this is the last reason why I came out as an atheist and embraced atheism, doesn't mean that we're going to stop talking about why I left religion. And atheism may or may not be right for you. You're going to have to figure it out. Take your time. If it takes years to even accept you don't want to be a Christian anymore, that's okay. There's no clock counting down to you have to come out and choose something by this date. You have your whole life to decide and keep changing how you label yourself. I've known many atheists that a few years later slid into being agnostic, or agnostic sliding into atheism, or deciding I don't even want a label. I just want to, coast for a few years. And, I don't want to tie myself down. That's perfectly fine. There are people that goes from high control Christianity to a different kind of Christianity, or They jump over to a different religion. There's no right or wrong answer here. Find a safe place. I personally believe that all religion is made up to explain things we couldn't explain at that time, or some things we still can't explain. But I don't give life advice. I just explain why I do things. And every time I wonder, you know what, maybe I made the wrong choice, I get a comment on YouTube. And it always completely destroys all doubt. Yeah, you made the right choice. I'd rather be in a group of people that do not have to be told why. They just get it. Life is short, and I'm not going to spend it explaining something that they could figure it out on their own. But, I mean, for those that just came out as atheists, welcome. We're a very supportive community because we're a group of people that are seldomly accepted and shown compassion by other groups. But something about atheism, every single atheist I've ever met, they always seem to support. They always say, welcome. Like, tell us your story. They never try to critique me, tell me who I am and what I'm not. They're just such a warm, wonderful community. And I've been in every community. I just feel safe here. Now, 5 years down the line, if, I start thinking, maybe there is a God, I might slide into agnosticism. Probably not. But there's always that chance. I never want to close my mind toward the possibility of finding something that's a little bit more accurate to how I view my life. I'm open, but I can't go back to religion. I can't do that. So no, even if they prove God exists, I won't have anything to do with that because I don't want anything to do with that kind of twisted morality. I can't do it. And coming out and being rejected by my family or just they're acting like nothing happened. I'm not going to tolerate that kind of disrespect. I want to talk about it with people who are interested in learning about these kind of things. And sometimes you realize your family just can never live up to what they should be.